Hello, and welcome to the We Talk Health podcast, the official podcast of West Tennessee Healthcare. I'm your host, Kara Mobley, and on today's episode, we are talking all about Boots Bling. With me on today's show are my guests, Deena Kail and Tracey McKnight. Deena is the VP of Operations and the Chief Nursing Officer at Jackson Madison County General Hospital, and Tracey is the Executive Director of Friends of Heart. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you guys for coming on. So I want to talk about, I don't think we've done a podcast at all about Boots Bling. However, it's been in the community for over 10 years, we were talking about earlier. So I wanted to talk to both of you, get to know you a little. Neither one of you have ever been on the podcast. So Deena, tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been with West Tennessee Healthcare in your role here?
Now you're going to make me tell my age. So I've been with West Tennessee Healthcare for 43 years. My background is nursing, and women's and children's is where I've spent the majority of my career, and now in the executive role as Vice President of Operations and Chief Nursing Officer.
Great. And Tracey, tell us a little bit about you and your role with Friends of Heart.
Well, my background is also in nursing, and I started at West Tennessee Healthcare 30 years ago. And then when the Friends of Heart asked me to be the executive director, it was just a natural rollover with all of our healthcare initiatives that we're able to do, and all the people I get to meet throughout the community and along with West Tennessee Healthcare. Friends of Heart, we are a local nonprofit. All of the money that we raise stays here in Jackson and our 19 surrounding counties. So we were raising money for heart health with another organization and just really felt that we needed it here in West Tennessee. So Friends of Heart was born.
Great, yeah. So Deena, with your role within the Women's and Children's Center, I know Boots Bling has been going on for a long time. Kind of give us a little bit of the history of Boots Bling and what brought us to this year.
So historically, this event was started a little over 10 years ago, and it was to raise awareness in the community with women to know that heart disease presents differently in women and that more women die of heart disease.
Right.
So how can we educate our community so that we can be healthier and have better outcomes? And it had grown. By the 10-year point, we were at 700 attendees.
Yes.
And with a lot of changes that were going on at the time, we felt like, how can we give back and give more than just educating our communities, which is women, but we all know women make 90% of the healthcare decisions. So you're educating not only the women, but they're taking care of the men and the children in the household and the extended households.
Right.
So how can we do more? That's when we made the decision last year, 2023 now, to partner with Friends of Heart and become a fundraiser arm, let them help with that piece in order to expand and have a greater impact in our community.
Right, yes. And so I'm the same way with 2025 now. You're like, oh, wait, hold on. What year is this? So, right, last year was my first year involved with it. And I know COVID. So 2020 was the year of that had the highest number, the 700 attendees.
Yes, before COVID hit. It was February.
Yeah, it was February of 2020,
right, of 2020.
So it was before everything got shut down.
Yeah.
And then so the next 2 years, I believe, we didn't have it. And so 2023,
right.
We
kicked back. Community was begging us to, where is Boots Bling? We want that event. So we kind of eased back into a May event, a Women's Health Month event, and at a smaller venue, and then came back last year full force in February of last year.
Right.
And we were right at 500 attendees.
And so it will be back this year. We'll be back at the fairgrounds.
Yes, that is correct. We'll be back at the fairgrounds.
Great. And so we know that this is pretty much West Tennessee's largest all-women event. It's going to be like a girls' night out. So tell us a little bit about the vibe of the event itself. Well, this is for either of you.
Yeah. And Tracey was the first time. Last year was her first time. We drug her in kind of at the last minute. But it kind of started out with a Western theme, and it has definitely evolved now to a huge bling, any kind of bling. You have never seen so much bling that the women can out-bling each other all day long.
Anything with sequins.
Exactly. Yeah. The more sequins, the better. The more sparkle, the more bling, the happier people are. So it is about having a good time, girls' night out, we don't do enough to take care of ourselves as women. We take care of everybody else. So this is a night for us
For the ladies.
Be out, have fun, and get some education and know how we can take better care of ourselves and our families.
Right.
And last year, like Deena said, it was my first year, and it was just overwhelming to see all these women loving on each other, caring about each other, and learning about their heart health. Like she also said, we tend to not even consider ourselves when we're thinking of health care and taking care of ourselves. It's do, and go. And it was just a fun women's night out to, to educate, to have fun.
And we dance, and so we consider that exercise. Absolutely. We're burning
Exactly.
calories.
Yeah,
And burn calories, yeah.
it's a wide array of things
is.
that you're accomplishing with this.
That's right.
Good food, fun time, and raising money for heart health here
Right.
in West Tennessee.
That's so important. So I know with the tickets, I know over the holidays, there was a little bit of a glitch on the website. So we all know, we've all been there with technology, and especially when it's the worst time that it could possibly happen, that's when it happens. So we had a little bit of a glitch with our ticket purchasing over the holidays, but that is all fixed now. And so we've still got about 100 tickets left for individual tickets. So we want to make sure that everyone knows that. So if you've checked the website recently in the past couple of weeks and you haven't been able to purchase, you can head on back to WTH.org. You can scroll down to events. Boots and Bling is on there and get those tickets. It is all squared away now. And so I know that the table sold out really fast. That happened very quickly in the ticketing process. So we heard you all, and we want to let you guys know that we have 8 more tables opening up. So get those. They are first come, first serve. So we want to make sure that people get those. But even if you get an individual ticket, it is still, you get a seat. You're not having to stand or anything, because I know we put preferred seating, but those are going to be seating as well.
Yes. But if you want to make sure you and your friends are all together,
Right.
please go ahead and purchase a table if at all possible.
And the tables seat 8 people.
That's correct.
So we talked about the attire. We want to make sure you can bling out, but you can also wear your jeans. I mean,
Absolutely.
if you want to come with your boots and your sparkly boots and your blue jeans or sparkly jeans, head on out to that. And Friends of Heart, do you want to talk a little bit more about Friends of Heart? I don't know if we've even mentioned all that. So this is benefiting Friends of Heart, but tell us a little bit. I know Friends of Heart has several things going on in the community. Wanted to talk
Friends
about that
of
while
Heart,
we're here.
we are very active. We are getting our initiatives rolling. You may have heard we have the 4-Minute City, along with West Tennessee Healthcare in the city of Jackson, where we are placing smart automated external defibrillators, our life-saving devices, in the community with care team members. Those care team members, some are on staff with West Tennessee Healthcare. We've given fire department, police department, and lay people. We've taught them how to do CPR so that they can help save lives. And nowhere in Jackson will you be further than 4 minutes away from a life-saving device.
Right.
Our other initiative, and it's one that's very dear to my heart, is we're doing EKG screenings in our high schools and our middle schools. Sudden cardiac arrest is the number one killer on our high school campuses. We have lost, over the state of Tennessee, we've lost 6 high school students to sudden cardiac arrest. And that potentially 1 in 300 youth are living and playing with a heart abnormality that can be easily detected with an EKG.
Right.
Unfortunately, that's not part of the health screenings for their sports physical. And that's what Friends of Heart wants to bring to these students. We're doing it free of charge. We are working with Le Bonheur Children's here in town so that if we do find an abnormality, we can get those students in quickly. We're not by any means trying to sideline any athletes. We're just trying to make sure that they're playing healthy and they get taken care of. So
Great.
that's part of where the money's going for those EKG screenings. And just we supply AEDs throughout Jackson and the surrounding counties. So
Great.
just all about health, life-saving devices.
Right, exactly. And that's so fantastic. And there's one thing I've learned from this podcast that I've done so far is preventative care is the best care. And especially with Boots and Bling, I know you guys mentioned about heart heart attacks in women, they present differently. So that's something that is always great to give to the community, to have just anybody to know, if you're out, if a woman is presenting with heart, it's not going to be like what men present with. So that's something we want to definitely get out there. So for these tickets, I'm going to let everyone know that the general admission price is $45. That's for one individual ticket. That includes food. And the tables are $500. And so after January 23rd, this is all the early bird pricing. So after January 23rd, if you get your ticket after that, if there are any tables available, it would be $600 and the general admission price will be $50. And all this information can be found on our Facebook page, which is under West Tennessee Healthcare. We've got it under an event. We've also got it on our website, which is wth.org/events. And you can find Boots and Bling. It will be Friday, February the 7th. From 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Jackson Fairgrounds. So if you guys have anything else that I forgot to mention,
Thank you
that we've got.
I think you covered it.
Right.
Just, hey, get your buddy, your friends,
Get your friend.
your girlfriends, and come on out.
Yeah,
Let's
all
have a
the
great
ladies
time.
that want to have, we'll say we've got plenty of seats. And so grab those while they're still there and have fun with us at Boots and Bling on Friday, February 7th. So it's coming up. So we want to let people know.
We hope to see you there.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, ladies, both for coming and talking all about this. Thank you. Thank you for listening to We Talk Health. This podcast is not intended to replace any medical advice. Nothing said in this podcast is intended to supersede or supplement the direction of your medical caretakers. If you have any questions or would like to request a topic, you can reach out to us at wetalkhealthpodcast@gmail.com.